As you all know well, but I don't think enough people know, an estimated 15 to 30 trains carrying as much as 7 million gallons of crude Bakken oil pass through Bergen County and right here in Teaneck and other densely populated towns like Bergenfield every single week. About 60,000 tank cars, each containing 30,000 gallons of crude oil, were hauled on the CX line through the county last year. 60,000 tank cars, almost triple the amount from 2013. The Bakken oil has been involved in multiple fiery derailments across North America, including an accident a couple years ago that killed 47 people in a town not much different than this one. And in towns like Oradell and Haworth, we have bridges and tunnels that aren't equipped to handle the heavy traffic on these rails, increasing the risk of derailment. The type of combustible material being transported determines what firefighters must use to combat or prevent a fire. Older single-haul train cars create a higher risk of an oil leak compared to newer double-haul cars. Knowing which cars are double hauls and which ones are single is also not made available to local first responders. There's basically a very big black hole of information. So if a train derails in a residential area, we don't have the information right now at the local level to secure vulnerable cars first that could save lives. Currently, information related to oil trains is only provided to state officials. The law doesn't allow for information to get to the county and local first responders who would actually be first on the scene. That's a huge problem in my eyes. So our firefighters often have to go into harm's way, you guys know this, without knowing in an instant what type of chemical you're fighting, how much of it, what type of fire is ahead of you, what level of risk our community is facing. This is the information they could and should have. They should know, and you should know, what's rolling through our towns so you can be prepared just in case. As your congressman, I will fight for legislation that provides for secured access to critical information ahead of time to the local municipal OEM directors, and that person should, of course, go through the requisite background checks. There's no excuse why we don't have the best information at the local level with the people who actually have to deal with these disasters to protect our communities.